Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Diane and I hope you're all okay. So let's get to it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Diane, let's get to it. So, Tea Expert have sent me some of their fast cure epoxy resin to try. It's 1-to-1 I do believe. We'll have a look at that now. I'm hoping this will work for what I want to try today. New set of moulds. So let's open it up. We're opening it together. I've not opened it, so I don't know what's in here. So there we go. So right, so we have part A and part B. They're quite thick, which is, oh, and there's a very thick user guide there. Oh, lots of information in there. All the safety information you could want to know. So what do we do with this one? So it's a oops, let me put that there. It's a 8 to 10 hour full curing, 4-hour demold. Mix ratio is A to B equals 1-to-1, and it is 1-to-1 by, is it weight or volume? Not sure. Let me read the instructions. This is why they put them in there. For dozy ducks like me. Right. It doesn't say. Oh, there it does. By volume. Oops, that's good. I don't have to weigh nothing. So working time is 30 minutes plus 10, I'm guessing that's depending on room temperature. Fully cured time will be 3 to 5 days, depending on the amount used, thickness and layering and blah blah blah. Pour depth layer below 1.5 inches. So that's pretty basic, and then all the normal standard instructions for mixing. So we're going to try that, and we're going to try it with this new mould set I have. Does this give it a bit of a hint? Well, I've seen this on Amazon ages and ages ago, and it's like, oh, that is so cool. But I didn't like the price. And it's come down significantly in price recently. I don't know why. Didn't care. It was free shipping because I have Prime. And it was £6.99. £6.99. It was like, I'm having that right now. These are designed for ice cubes. So I'm assuming they're going to be a matte inside. But look, they're skulls. This one's got sunglasses on and like a beanie hat. This one is a skull with horns. This one is a biker with his helmet and his goggles on top of his helmet. Then we got this one, which has the flat pork pie kind of hat. Then we got this one. I keep saying it's a Santa hat, but my daughter's convinced it's a nightcap. It is what it is. It's a hat it's a floppy hat. Take it as whatever you want. And this one, I love this one. He's got a mohawk. Look at that. How cool is that? So what I thought I'd do is we'll just have a play with some Nick Pro Chameleon powders. Just thought I'd just have a bit of a play. Don't really know what they're going to come out like, because like I say, they are a matte mould. You can see they are matte and they are intended for ice cubes, so don't know what to expect at the moment. But what I'm going to do is try and colour in some of the bits, the helmet and the goggles, and then leave pretty much the skull. I'm going to do it with Let's Resin white, ocean white pigment. It's the only white I've got, which I'm hoping will work. So first of all, we need to choose some colours. So I don't think we'll need this while it's curing, maybe just to put over the top like that so it can still breathe, just to keep dust out. I just like the tub that it's in. I just wish it could be used for other things as well, but it doesn't come apart, which is a shame, but never mind. So we'll put the resin aside for now. And let's have a look what colours we got in here. I do have some Let's Resin Chameleon powders out as well, just in case I can't decide from this 12 pack. Right, let's have a look. So let's start off with Mr. Mohawk. Oh, what colour shall we go? I really would like a nice bright green, but I don't have any bright greens there. Because I'm backing them with white, we want them something that's going to be quite bright, don't we? What about in this one? Ooh, that's quite a green one, isn't it? What's this one? It looks blue, but teal. We'll go with teal from Let's Resin this time for this bit. So I have no idea what these moulds are going to be like for holding this either, so it's all going to be a new test. I can't get the lid off, you dope. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to try and just get it in. Oh no, it's going out. Look at this. Oh dear. What an nincompoop. It's going to need a good clean up afterwards, I think, before putting any resin in. Very static. I don't know how these are going to work out. I'm not holding much hope, to be honest. I don't know, could shock myself. Right. Get some tissue. Try cleaning around his face. Not tissue, tape. Comes off easy enough with the tape, which is good. Back through and see if that stays in there now. Drop down a little bit more. Well, I think the best option will be try and colour these while they're the right way around and don't put them inside out. So that's that one for now. What's this one? Keep wiping my gloves, make sure I've not got any on them. What's this one? So this is Mr. Biker Helmet with his, no, bike helmet, Mr. Beanie hat with his glasses on. I'm going to colour his glasses in afterwards once, well, the actual lenses, I'll colour those after, once it's the right way around. And let's try just doing the hat in this blue. So I'm just going to mix up, clean this up and then mix up some resin. Not sure how much I'm going to need, but mix them up and see what we got. I'm back shortly. Okay, so I mixed up 200 mils of the T-Expert resin, Fast Q resin, and I added some of the Ocean White epoxy resin pigment from Let's Resin. This is very, very thick. So I have no idea if it's going to actually get into the... I should have actually done a bit more less viscous, lower viscosity, that's the word. So I'm just going to pour some in and then wiggle it around a little bit. Right, just gonna bit of a squidge around. Right, let's not too many places on this one, I don't think, where it could get trapped, so put that there. I don't know if this is going to be enough, by the way, resin or not, but we shall have to see once we're done. Right, this is the one with the little tiny horns. I've got this tiny little spoon. It's going to be a bit strange, but I'm going to try and aim that straight into one of the holes. There we go. To the little horn. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I don't want to disrupt too much of the pigment. The powder that's on there that I put on, the gold powder. So with luck, doing it this way, it'll get rid of bubbles, or stop the bubbles from forming. And then again, it might just be a bit of overkill and I didn't need to do it after all. But better safe than sorry, is my motto. Okay, so give them a little bit of a squeeze. Like milking little udders. They are like little udders. Gosh. So now let's pour some of this in. I used my Estoyo automatic mixer to mix this resin. It wasn't very happy with it. It did it, but because of it being so thick, it was struggling a little bit. But it did a good job. I did it a couple of times as well, just to make sure it was properly mixed. Glasses on this one. Mainly where the bubbles, I think, will cause this one. I really don't think I'm going to have enough to do all of these. It's fine, I can just mix a bit more up, can't I? Right about my arm. Mr. Pork Pie hat. Hat, sorry, not hat. That came out completely wrong. Grab this one out quickly. Make sure we get in all of that hat area. Okay. Who's next? Right, let's do Mr. Mohawk because I want to do him last. Right, so I'm just going to pour a bit of this in and do a bit of a squidge once we get his mohawk pretty much filled. I don't know if I'm completely wiping off any of the powder there. But there's a big section, if I just pull that back, you see this big section here where it could quite easily gather bubbles. I'm trying to make sure I can squeeze them all out. See a bubble just there. Okie dokie. I'll just put the rest of this in this one. Right. Right, so as you can see, that's only half filled this one up, so I'm going to have to mix up a couple of grams of resin and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just mixed up 40 mils, another 40 mils of resin and added some more of the white pigment. So I'll top this up now. It's slightly denser white, but I'm hoping it won't matter too much. Top this one up a little bit. Okay, right, I want to find something to put this last little bit of resin in, and I shall see you for the demould. So I left these overnight because I forgot I'd put them on, to be honest. So they're well and truly set, so I don't know how quick they set, but let's see how we did, shall we? Where should we start? We'll start at the back. So this is Mr. Cool Specs with his beanie hat on. Oh, did get a few bubbles. Oh, that worked better than I thought it was. Unfortunately, because it's matte, it's not very shiny, so I think it will need a coating of UV resin, I think, over the top. But I might leave the face matte. But yeah, like I said, there's quite a few bubbles. I should have debubbled it, but unfortunately, I do believe the fast curing resins don't debubble very well. But it's just a test for now anyway, to see what the moulds were like. So these are quite cute. So that's him. This is Mr. Horny Devil. Again, a few bubbles have built up at the side there, but they're not. I'm not too bothered about those. Get his eyeballs out. Well, that's quite cool. I did put some across his face, well, his nose and his teeth, but as you can see, it kind of went everywhere. It's very hard to colour these. But I love the feeling of them. They're very nice feeling. That's that one. Next up, oops. We got the bike helmet. The biker dude. Oh, heck. They come out quite easily, which is good. Yeah, again, it's not easy to colour them, so it's going to be one of them you just do a solid colour and then hope for the best, and maybe colour in details. But yeah, I like the moulds. They're very nice moulds. Less bubbles in that one. This one's the little pork pie hat. Oh, that one come out nice. There we go, that one's a nice one. A couple of bubbles on the eye bits again, but they are really nice moulds. And I like the matte to them, just like it's a shame it's not so good for the, what are they called? Chameleon powders. Next is the Santa sleeping hat. Boop. And that's that one. I tried to do a bit of a white hat, but obviously it's not so easy with the moulds are so static. And we all know how clingy this, I forgot what we call it, chameleon powders are. Oh my gosh, I can't think today. And then last one is the Mohawk. I'm quite curious about this one. I'm hoping it comes out okay. So there we go. Yay! That one came out absolutely perfect. He's wicked. I like him. He's again, the chameleon powders didn't want to stick very well, but besides that, it's really cool. I like that. The best way to colour the glasses and things like this will be with paint pens. So we'll see how this goes. So that's Mr. Helmet. Let's do his glasses in black as well. when I do these again, I definitely have to make sure that I give them a good squish around and use a resin which can be put into the pressure pot. I don't know if it's this Tea Expert is the same. I just remember seeing a lot of people talking about how the quick curing resins, like the 4-hour demolds, they tend to flash cure when you're debubbling them. So we won't be doing that. But like I say, there you go. You can see where the bubbles do create a bit of a mess if you're colouring them in. So, and on this one as well, if I can just lift him up without getting paint all over my fingers, there's bubbles there which you can see, and like I say, around the back you can see more of the bubbles because of painting it. But besides that, I think they're quite cute. So we're going to use some of the J. Dixon low viscosity resin just to put some on there. They see that looks much better already. Look at that. Little brush. A little bit on this side as well, just to finish it off. Definitely brings out the colour on the chameleons. There we go, that's much better. Torch and give that a nice little blast. Oops. Okay, that's done now. So yeah, I think it definitely brings out the colour if you put the a coating of resin on them. I'm going to grab me, going to do this one actually, see what this one looks like, because I like this colour. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Give him a paint. Okay, that all nicely done. Looks like if we put a bit inside the glasses. going to grab my double-sided light down and give these a quick blast in there. Oh, my head. Right, stick them in there for a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, while that's setting, they're curing. I thought I'd give the insides of these glasses a bit of a chroming, see what that looks like, or at least attempt to anyway. Well, that looks nice. Very shiny. Oh dear. So yes, I definitely think with these it'll be one of those things where you might want to think about possibly doing them with several pours. Maybe try and do the hats different colours compared to the rest, because I think they'll probably all just colour them afterwards, as it's not easy to do, or I didn't find it easy anyway. But I like the faces and I love how nice and smooth they are. As you can see, the white will look beautiful if it wasn't blotched by these stray bits which just sucked everywhere. So I think that should do them for now. Let's take that out. Have a look. Yep, that's nice and set up. It looks nice with the shiny hat. Looks much nicer, as you can see with this one. Very dull. The colour's just not popping like it should with a chameleon, because that's what unfortunately happens with the chameleon powders. They lose their vibrancy and colour when you don't have them shiny. So yeah, I'm happy with them for a first attempt. Hope you like them. I have lots of ideas for these. I just need to work out how to do them better. So a minute. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I hope you're not too disappointed with the makes. Like I say, I love the skulls. I'm just a little disappointed with how they don't work so well with the chameleon powders like I would like them to, but that's just, maybe it's just me, I don't know. Maybe anybody else wants to try and buy the moulds and have a go themselves. They might do better than I have. I don't have patience for this kind of thing, I'm afraid. But I love them. Like I say, they're really cool little moulds. I'm going to have another play with them and see if I can perfect them. But these glasses are cool. So thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to all my channel members and any of the lovely suppliers who send me items to test. Especially on this video, it was Tea Expert for sending me some of their resin to play with. Like the resin, lovely, lovely, easy to work with. Probably set up super quick, don't know, because like I say, I forgot that I put them in and needed to come and check them in time. But that's just me, I'm afraid. So yes, it seems like a very nice resin, and I hope you'll all stop by again soon. Bye. Thank you to my subscribers, channel members, and any of the suppliers who are kind enough to send me things of their products to test and play with on my channel to share with you. I do have links in my description box below of some of the companies I have the pleasure of working with, and there's a discount for you, and I hope you can buy yourself some nice goodies, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.